Alright, so I've had this one wheel now for probably over 100 miles. I had it at the beginning of almost at the beginning of the year, but I wrecked on it pretty good, so I didn't ride it for a little while. So this is my 100-mile review of the One Wheel XR. That bad boy right there. So as you can see, even though I haven't had it that long, I've got it pretty well beat up. You know, there's a few places on it that are kind of sketchy. One thing I don't like is see how this is lifting here. That started happening when I put this fender on it, but it still stays down, I guess. You can buy more grip tape from One Wheel, although I imagine it's kind of expensive. Things like this side on the back, the lamination is split. I probably wrecked it or something in one time or another, and it you know, caused that. There's some scratches on it here and there. I did put these fangs on it because I had a bad wreck, and I think that might have stopped it from being such a bad wreck had I had them to begin with. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Other than that, you know, it's scraped up here and there, but you know, when you're out having fun, that's what happens. I think I actually have like, I don't know, I think I actually have like maybe 120 miles or so on it right now. I'd have to look at the app to be sure, but right around 120 miles. And overall, it's been a great, it's fun. I'm really enjoying it now. I was a little skeptical of it for a little while there because, like I said, I wrecked pretty bad. And what happened was I was racing a kid on a bike, a friend of my son's, and I had it in delirium mode, and I was going almost 22 miles an hour according to the max speed on the app, and I guess it nosedived and I pretty much went flying through the air. And luckily I was wearing full pads, elbows, wrists, knees, and helmet, so it probably could have been worse. And I didn't break any bones, but I got a pretty fair amount of road rash. My elbow pads slid up when I hit the ground on asphalt. Matter of fact, it was on this asphalt here. I'm sorry, turn this around. Woo. It was on that asphalt street right there, in fact. And as you can see, it's pretty rough asphalt. So I didn't ride it for a little while after that. I also had some pretty good bruised ribs after that incident, so I didn't ride it for a little while and considered even selling it. I was like, wow, well, this isn't safe. But it was just too much fun, so I hung on to it. And you know, I jumped back on it when I was feeling better. And I have just learned to be more conservative. If you're gonna, I will say this: when you buy one of these things and you jump on it and you're having a great time, you are going to fall down. It's going to happen because you want to have fun. It's a fun thing to do. It goes pretty fast, and you're going to fall. So I would suggest to everybody to pad up until you learn your limits and are willing to stick to them, because you're definitely going to wreck. So now I enjoy riding this thing all over the place, but I think my average speed in general is probably right around 13 miles per hour, and that's good for me because I like to carve a lot. I do a lot of carving, and it's a lot of fun. And so that's my 100-mile review of the One Wheel Plus XR model. I love it, and now I'm gonna go ride the thing for a while. Y'all wanna come along?